Hello there and welcome to today's tutorials. In today's tutorial video, we'll be solving about 10 PostUTME most repeated past questions. The first question we have on the board says the minimum value of y in the equation y equal x squared minus 6x plus 8 is dash. The minimum value of y in the equation y equal x squared minus 6x plus 8 is dash. A, 8, B, 3, C, 0, D, minus 1. Solution. The equation we have says y is equal to x squared minus 6x plus 8. This question is a typical quadratic equation. Don't forget, a quadratic equation is an equation in which the highest power of the unknown is 2. From this we have x squared minus 6x plus 8 is equal to 0. We're going to solve this equation using factorization method. Using factorization method, the concept here is find two numbers that when you multiply them together gives you the constant, and when you add them together it gives you the middle number. I repeat myself, the concept here is find two numbers that when you add them together gives you the middle number, and when you multiply them gives you the constant. Now let's try minus 4 and minus 2. Don't forget, the two numbers, when we add them together, should give us the middle number. So let's add these two numbers together. We have minus 4 plus minus 2. Minus 4 plus minus 2 will give us minus 6. This first condition is satisfied. Let's try the second condition. Minus 4 times minus 2. Minus times minus will give us what? Plus. 4 times 2 will give us 8. So these two values satisfy the condition. We have minus 4 and minus 2. Now, having gotten these two values, we substitute them directly into this equation. We have x squared minus, instead of writing this 6x, we replace it with these two values and attach x to it. By that I mean we have minus 4x. The next value we have is what? Minus 2. We also attach x to it. We'll bring this down. Plus 8 equal 0. This is the same thing as x squared minus 4x minus 2x plus 8 equal 0. What do we do? This is what we have here. What's the next thing we need to do? We need to factorize this. There's something common here. What is common? X. We bring x outside the bracket. X squared divided by x, which is x squared divided by x. This will go here. This is equal to x. So we have x here. The next value we have is minus 4x divided by x. We have 4x divided by x. This will take away this. You are left with 4. Minus. There's something common here. When you factorize this, you have 2. You open a bracket. 2x divided by 2 gives us x, plus 8 divided by 2 gives us, this is minus 8 divided by 2 gives us 4. Now if you observe, what we have in this bracket is the same as what we have in this bracket. X minus 4, x minus 4. So we pick one. We have x minus 4. Then what we have outside the bracket, which is x minus 2, equal 0. This is equal to 0. Now to find the value of x, you pick this first term here, equate it to 0. Pick the second term, also equate it to 0. So for here we have x minus 4 equals 0. And here we have x minus 2 equal 0. This is the same thing as x minus 4, which is equal to what? X minus 4 equals 0. When we make x the distributive of formula here, we have x to be, this minus 4 crosses the equality sign. It changes from minus to plus. So we have x equals plus 4. For this other place, this is the same thing as x minus 2 equals 0. When minus 2 crosses the equality sign, it changes to what? Plus 2. Therefore, the values of x, therefore, x is equal to plus 4 or plus 2. Now, we have gotten the value of x. We substitute it into this equation to find the value of y. Let's pick the first term. Don't forget, let me write this answer here. We have our x to be, x is equal to what? Plus 4, or what? X is equal to plus 2. So this is our value for x. Here we have, don't forget, we substitute this value into this to find the value of y. Here we have y is equal to x squared minus 6x plus 8. When x is equal to this first one, which is plus 4, when x is equal to 4, we have y to be, instead of writing x squared, we say 4 squared minus 6 into x. Instead of writing x, we replace it with what? 4 plus 8. 4 squared is the same thing as 4 multiplying itself 2 times, which is the same as 4 times 4. So 4 squared is the same thing as 4 times 4, which is 16, minus 6 times 4. 6 times 4 is 24. Plus 8. This is the same as 16 minus 24 is the same as minus 8 plus this 8. Minus 8 plus 8 is equal to what? 0. Therefore, when x is equal to 4, y is equal to what? Y is equal to 0. Let's check for the second term when x is equal to plus 2. Don't forget, for the first term, y is equal to what? 0. Now for the second term, when x is equal to plus 2, substitute it into this equation, we have x squared minus 6x plus 8. That is y equal this value. Now this is equal to, instead of writing x squared, we replace it with 2. We have 2 squared minus 6 into 2, 6 times 2 plus 8. 4 squared, 2 squared is the same thing as 2 multiplying itself 2 times. So we have 2 times 2, which is 4, minus 6 times 2 gives us what? 12. 6 times 2 equals 12 plus 8. 4 minus 12. 4 minus 12 will give us minus 8 plus 8. This is equal to 0. Therefore, when x is equal to 2, y is equal to 0. So for the first term we checked, it gave us 0. And the second term we checked, it gave us 0. It therefore means the final answer for y is what? 0. Therefore, the minimum value of y in the equation is 0. So our final answer, the correct option is option C. Y is equal to 0. Let's move on to the next question. Question 2 for today says, solve the simultaneous linear equation 2x plus 5y equal 11. This is equation 1. The second question says 7x plus 4y equal 2. This is equation 2. Solve the simultaneous linear equation. They gave us equation 1 and 2. They gave us the following answer. Option A says x is equal to minus 8 and y is equal to 1. Option B says x is equal to minus 2 and y is equal to 4. Option C says x is equal to 2 and y is equal to minus 3. Option D says x is equal to minus 34 over 27 and y is equal to 73 over 27. So let's solve the simultaneous equation. They have different methods of solving simultaneous equation. The first method is called the substitution method. The second method is called the elimination method. And the third method is called the graphical method. These are the three methods of solving simultaneous linear equations. So for this question, we're going to solve this question using the elimination method. So solution. We have 2x plus 5y equal 11. This is our equation 1. We also have 7x plus 4y equal 2. This is our equation 2. So solving these two equations simultaneously using elimination method, we have using elimination method, we have this. You find a number that, or a variable that can be easily eliminated. It means a value that can be easily, or a variable that can be easily removed. So for here, for this equation, let's choose a particular variable we want to eliminate. Let's eliminate x first. Some persons might choose to eliminate y, some might choose to eliminate x. But let's eliminate s first. To eliminate s, we multiply equation 1 by the coefficient of x in equation 2. Multiply equation 1 by the coefficient of x in equation 2. When I mean coefficient of x, I mean the value attached to x in equation 2. So the value attached to x in equation 2 here is what? 7. That is the coefficient of x in equation 2. So when we multiply it, we have 7 times 2 will give us what? 14x plus the same coefficient of x, which is 7, multiplies 5y, giving us what? 7 times 5 will give us what? You have 35y equal 11 times 7 will give us what? 77. You call this one what? Equation 3. For this second one, we multiply equation 2 by the coefficient of x in equation 1. Don't forget, the coefficient of x in equation 1 is what? 2. So you must use 2, the coefficient of x, to multiply all the values in equation 2. By that, we have 2 will multiply 7x. 2 times 7x will give us what? 14x plus 2 times 4y will give us 8y is equal to 2 times 2 will give us what? 4. This becomes our equation 3. It becomes our equation 4, sorry. Now we have gotten equation 3 and 4. The next thing we need to do is to subtract equation 4 from equation 3. If you observe, equation 3 and equation 4 have something in common that can easily eliminate x. It has 14x for equation 3. Equation 4 also has what? 14x. So when we subtract them, equation 4 from 3, we can easily eliminate x in this equation. So we subtract equation 4 from equation 3. By that we have 14x plus 35y is equal to 77 minus equation 4. Now we have 14x plus 8y is equal to what? 4. When we subtract this, we have 14x minus 14x will give us what? They will cancel out. It will give us 0. We have 35y minus 8y will give us what? 35 minus 8 will give us what? 20 what? 35 minus 8 will give us what? So you have 27y equal 77 minus 4 will give us 73. So we have this. Let's call this equation 5. If we make y the subject of formula here, we have 27y equal to 73. For us to make y the subject of formula, we want y to stand alone in the equation. For that to happen, we have to divide through by the coefficient of y, which is 27. We divide through by the value attached to y, which is 27. So we have divided by 27, and we divide this other side by 27. This to cancel this, we have our y to be equal to what? 73 over 27. Now we have gotten the value of y to be what? 73 over 27. This value, we substitute it into equation 1. We substitute it into equation 1, meaning anywhere we see y in equation 1, we should replace it with this value, 73 over 27. If we do that, we have if we substitute y into this equation, we have 2x plus 5 into, instead of writing y, we'll write what? 73 over 27 is equal to 11. We have 2x plus 5 times 73. 5 multiplied by 73, we have what? 365 over what? 27 is equal to 11. For us to eliminate the denominator here, which is 27, what we need to do is to multiply through by the denominator, which is 27. For us to remove this fraction, we multiply through by the denominator, 27. If we multiply through by 27. When we multiply through by 27, we have 2x times 27. 2 times 27 is what? 54. So we have 54x plus 365 all over 27 times 7. Don't forget you're multiplying through by 27. 27 will take away this. Is equal to 11 times 27 will give us what? 297. Now this is 54x plus 365 equal 297. For us to get the value of x, we make x the subject of formula here. By that we mean 54x is equal to 365 will cross the equality sign to this other side. The sign changes from plus to minus. So we have 297 minus 365. 54x is equal to, it gives us what? Minus 68. Minus 68. For us to get x, we divide by the coefficient of x, which is 54. So when we divide both sides by 54, divided by 54. 54 here will cancel this. We have x is equal to minus 68 over 54. Is there anything that can divide this thing further? Yet, 2 can divide. 2 divided by 68. 2 divided by 68, we have what? 34. And 2 divided by 54, we are going to have what? 27. Therefore, the value of x is equal to 34 over 27. So, we have y to be 73 over 27, and we have x to be minus 34 over 27. From our options here, the correct answer is option D. This is a typical exam question. X is equal to minus 34 over 27 and y is equal to 73 over 27.